Hi, I'm Chef Gail Sokol and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're candying cranberries. That's like crazy, right? And they are so good. And you're going to look for some upcoming videos that I'm going to use these candied cranberries in. And it creates an incredible syrup that you can use for other things as well, like mocktails, mixed alcoholic beverages. Just drink it straight if you want it, but it makes an incredible infused sugar syrup. So before I get started, I need you to click that notification button. I need you to become a subscriber so you can watch all my videos and my tips because they're really, really good. And I think you're going to really, really use them. And I like having you in my kitchen. I really do. You're very welcome. So in my saucepan, this has to cook for just a little bit of time, not too long, 2 3/4 cups of sugar. It seems like a lot of sugar. Have you ever tasted a fresh raw cranberry? Now you know why you need the sugar because they're really tart. Talk about puckering up. You have no idea. So 2 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. I have 4 cups of washed and dried fresh cranberries. They are all over the stores now. You can get them organic, you can get them not organic, you can get them in these little 12-ounce containers. Get like a couple, 2 or 3 containers, and they're perfect. 1 cup of cranberry juice, because we want that theme to carry on, and 1/3 cup of fresh orange juice. Yum, yum, yum. Now I'm going to stir this up, and you're going to see it's really, doesn't look like much. It's just cranberries and sugar and juice. But we're really going to boil this down. The cranberries, you may even hear them pop. And they may, so just be careful. You don't want to cover this. But we're going to bring it to a boil and then reduce it to a simmer, like just under the boil for about 14 to 16 minutes until the cranberries get soft. You're going to see them get slightly glazed, and they're going to almost, you don't want them to go, you don't want them to explode. You just want them to soften. And try one. See how it tastes. And continue cooking if they don't taste as soft as you'd like them. So I'm going to go over the heat. See you back here after I have reduced my cranberries, because then we have to put them through a sieve. As you can see, my cranberries have come to a boil. They're really, really boiling. Now I'm going to turn the heat down so that they are going to go back to a simmer. This is sort of a boil right now, and I just want to not let it get out of control. And you can hear them popping. Here's one that did pop. I'll show you. You can see, and that's fine. We want to candy them and sort of get some of the liquid out of them and coat them with sugar and these juices. And they smell delicious because I can actually smell the orange and I can smell some of the cranberry. So just keep it going. You don't have to stir the whole time. I'm just doing this. I don't want it to overflow. This is not the time to go talk to a friend on the phone, folks. This is time to be very vigilant. So this is a full boil, so it's going to go down. If you feel like it's really boiling up, take it off the heat for a second. So this should take about 14 to 16 minutes. So you can see that these cranberries have broken down quite a bit, and they are cooking the syrup. Now it really boiled up, and even now that it's on a very low heat, it's still boiling. So be careful. If you have to take it off a little sooner than 14 minutes, do so. You don't want cranberry sauce. We do want cranberries. They will be broken down a little, so don't be worried if they are a little bit, maybe in half or in little pieces. That's fine. We just want to make sure that they are cranberries and not sauce. We want them just coated. So if you see it, you need to take it off a little sooner. Take it off a little sooner than 14 to 16. So my cranberries have been cooking. It has not been 14 minutes, but they are certainly candied, and I'm taking them out because they're really, really breaking down. Use your judgment. My cooktop is super, super hot. So just use what you feel is the consistency that you like for your cranberry. And my cranberries, some of them were little and some of them were big. I had two different types. But you can see the syrup is actually glazing over the spoon. So you can actually see it is glazing. And it will thicken as it cools. So now we're going to lift this up and get all our cranberries out. And it leaves this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful glaze. Not really a glaze, more like a syrup. So you have this ruby red syrup. So I'm going to let that just sit there for a little bit. I don't want to pour the cranberries in here yet, but you can see how beautiful this is. And when these drain completely, I can put them, fold them into a muffin batter, sprinkle them all over pancakes before they're fully cooked in the pan. You can put them in a cake. You can put them in a pie. You can eat them, put them on cereal, put them on oatmeal, and use the syrup for an alcoholic beverage, for a mocktail, pour it over ice cream. It's amazing. It's actually amazing. Look how beautiful that is. And it's going to actually thicken as it cools. And you've got like a two-in-one beautiful, beautiful candied cranberry dish that you can use for anything. It's a super simple recipe, but it has a lot of ramifications for this holiday season. So use fresh cranberries or frozen cranberries as you want. They're amazing. I hope you make this recipe. So I'm going to pour these in here now. Oh yeah. Oh yes. So until next time, I hope you candy your cranberries.